This video is an introduction to Sustainable Westchester's Westchester Power program. Sustainable Westchester is a non-profit shared service created and overseen by 44 municipalities and the county itself, with the aim of building cost-effective programming and resources to support the transition to a sustainable, clean energy economy. Sustainable Westchester's portfolio of initiatives address key challenges in renewable energy, buildings, transportation, and waste reduction. Our member communities have been active partners in developing and executing these programs, which in a number of cases have been adopted as the state models. The basic premise of the Westchester Power program is simple. We can be active participants in crafting our energy future by coming together and indicating our demands through a collective purchase. We can ask for clean energy. We can ask for fixed rates. We can educate and make it easier for our residents to access these. And by doing this, we can reach our goals faster. But some important context first. While lightening our environmental footprint has been at the heart of the Sustainable Westchester mission from the beginning, we're now bolstered by strong policy upgrades at the state level. The Climate Leadership and Community Protection Act sets out aggressive goals for greenhouse gas reduction and the transition to clean energy. The new law gives us 10 years to get from our current level of 28% renewable energy, largely hydropower, to 70%. Importantly, the benefits of this transition must be accessible to populations which have been excluded from these, or subjected to more of the negative impact of environmental degradation. The decisions we make about our energy supply have real impact on Westchester residents who are subjected to negative F-grade air quality on a regular basis. And it will only become more important as we move to clean, electricity-based solutions for transportation and heating. Taking note of the models developed in several other states, Sustainable Westchester made the case to the Public Service Commission that large-scale community energy programs known as community choice aggregation were a highly effective vehicle for accelerating the greening of the electric grid, and in 2015 won the approval of the first such initiative in New York. 4 years, renewed contracts, and an increase from 20 to 27 municipalities has reinforced that decision. Today, Westchester Power supplies power to about 1/3 of the residents and small businesses in the county. Your electric bill is comprised of two main elements. The actual generation source shows as supply. The delivery is all of the infrastructure and services required to get it to your home or business. As a community choice aggregation, or CCA, Westchester Power procures electricity for residents and small businesses in participating towns, villages, and cities. Your utility, either Con Edison or Nising in Westchester, remains responsible for delivery, but the communities decide what the default electricity supply will be. CCAs enroll customers on an opt-out basis. You're enrolled in the program unless you raise your hand to opt out. A notice letter provides full program information and instructions. If you opt out, you will have never been enrolled, but you can also opt out at any future date with no fees or penalties. Eligible customers are those that are included in the opt-out population. That's residential and small commercial customers who are not already with an ESCO and are not in the Utility Assistance Program. Sustainable Westchester administers the process for seeking bids for the program supply. The bid includes a not-to-exceed price and default supply product for each municipality. The contract awards the winning supplier the right to supply the customers on an opt-out basis. But as noted, customers can opt out at any time. By structuring the program in this way, we're able to benefit our residents and environment in a number of ways. Westchester Power is a vetted community program. We're a community nonprofit, not an energy service company. The program is vetted by your municipality. The supplier is chosen through a public bidding process. There's no need to sift through hundreds of ESCO offers. There's no penalties or termination fees. We're not trying to lock you in. There's no surprises, like the sudden ESCO rate increases that we often hear about from customers, or the volatile month-to-month utility fluctuations. You'll always receive notice of the new pricing and other information about the new contract as we come to the end of a contract so that you can decide whether or not to continue. By bringing many communities together, our buying power allows us to obtain reliable fixed rates and purchase New York State renewable energy without the premium that is often experienced. In over 3 years of operation, the program has proven out that stability, keeping rates steady and netting a modest savings in aggregate while achieving great environmental results. In the graphs here displayed, the blue bars are the variable utility rates, and the horizontal line is Westchester Power's fixed rate. There is no guarantee of savings. In any given month, your bill may be higher or lower than what it would be with the utility by a few dollars, but you will be protected from price spikes and supporting clean energy. Westchester Power is, importantly, a medium for dialogue with residents about their energy lives. That dialogue occurs with every phone call and every community workshop, in public sessions at your municipal board meetings, or a Read Your Bill event with seniors. Our local staff take as much time as you need to resolve your question and welcome Spanish language calls. Westchester communities have taken the lead in addressing climate change through participation in Westchester Power. It's recognized by NYSERDA as the highest impact measure in their Clean Energy Community Certification Program. The success of the program has given us standing to work with state agencies, suppliers, and tech companies as we design the next phase of clean energy programming. Through the beginning of 2020, that's over 600,000 tons of CO2 mitigated. That's the equivalent of 128,000 cars taken off the road for a year, or 10 million tree seedlings grown for 10 years. Importantly, Westchester Power provides a foundation for building and accessing other great environmental programming, like community solar, which further leverages our aggregation strengths, providing additional environmental benefits, driving new solar development, and complementing Westchester Power. Through this program, we can increase equity and access, provide guaranteed savings with no installation required on your own roof. You're subscribing to a large facility in our utility zone, and like Westchester Power, there's no fees. What's really exciting is that starting next year, we'll be able to integrate the two program offerings to make it even easier for you to save and move the needle on renewable energy. This integration will open up participation and savings to low-income residents who may not be in a position to sign up today. Westchester Power is all about the future. Our long-term contracts smooth out uncertainties in pricing. Our program focus on renewable energy should put us in position to take advantage of anticipated carbon pricing. There are new opportunities for residents to earn money in demand response programs that we're working on. We're working on new supply options, which will drive construction of wind and solar upstate, and piloting integrated solar electric vehicle models that we hope to replicate around Westchester. Westchester Power depends on community engagement and support to realize our environmental goals. Through collective action at the municipal and individual level, we can create proactive solutions to our environmental challenges and tap into the amazing ideas and energy happening in our member municipalities and your local committees and organizations to drive innovation. Working together for a clean energy future.